YouTube, so let's see how this goes. I've been on Twitch intermittently since possibly before the pandemic, and I was informed today that, don't you know that Twitch is dead? You should be Twitch streaming on YouTube. I'm like, okay, Dave, I take you at your word. So here's me now trying it out, and made a new overlay. Oh my god, that's eating up all of the screen. Let's see what we can do about that. Let's drop it down a bit. So my name is Kieran Lucas. I'm a visual development artist for animation, and over the last 10 years or so, I've been hacking away on a film about me and my brothers growing up called Kart. And what I want to do this week is finally put paid to the color keys for the short, and also kind of tag teaming that in with doing the keys. But ooh, that's a JPEG, so that can go away. Boop, don't save. I had worked on this yesterday, and I had actually finished it, and this is not it, because I went and it didn't save properly, so it went and undid it. So I'm going to be replicating this back up to what it was, and then carrying it through to a finish. I have 4 to get through, 3 or 4 to get through. The one that's at the kind of the setup at the bottom of the screen. Actually, let's see if chat works on this. Sign into chat. Open web. Oh my god. Sign in. Open in web browser. Okay, close. Moderation. Yeah, sure. Welcome. This is different. Chat. Testing. Let's see where I see that. And what do I come in as? I come in as me. Cool. Right. And I can't chat in Streamlabs directly. That's really crap. Don't like that at all. But pop-up window will have to do. So testing. Are you showing up? No, it's not showing up on screen. Chat box says it's here. Let's bring it all the way to the top. And let's play with the settings. Sorry guys. Team box chat. This isn't saying anyone's like in browser settings. Clean. Close. And it's not showing. Like, that should come up. It's not showing at all. Oh, there we go. Why is that working? Move it up there, I guess. Well, if anybody pops in, say hello, because this is Mystery Land, and I have no idea when it comes to top chat, live chat. All messages are visible. New managing moderators can make it close. Participants. Yeah, no, this is like, I don't know, Dave. It feels like YouTube is a weird flooded market that is not for me. Let's turn off the ref. I'm also getting used to clip, so if I seem like an idiot who doesn't know what he's doing, it's because I'm trying to do Photoshop things in software that is not Photoshop. Why are you not? Why are you not? Oh my god. Oh yeah, because this thing, it starts like mimicking Windows for some parts of it, like it doesn't have the dots. Okay, well, if you're gonna do it that way. For record, I do have everything kind of set up. So in the sky, we have the clouds. The clouds, deep purple, which lock the transparency. There's got to be hotkeys for this, but In Photoshop, that would be Control and Backspace, but that deletes everything. So let's just do it the manual way. And better. So what the first thing I'm going to do is let's not cover my chat. Are you showing up, Marco? No, that's all right. No one here but me. That's grand. First thing we do is the clouds. So, and can I clip that? Clip to layer below. Cool. So now, if I go to M, which is polyline, I will say this: polyline is neat and fill it with that. That's the one bit that it's like you're better than Photoshop, but I will never let you live it down. So that's just so. What I didn't know last time I did this was that I want the light to be coming from screen left. So I can use that to modify what I select for my big cloud shapes, and this might not work. Double checking. Yeah, that's okay. Look at this. Look, it's unprofessional. Last time I added to it. This time I have no fucks left to give. So, excuse my language. I should. On one hand, I should not swear because to make it a more family friendly stream. But on the other hand, I know me. And I know how much I tend to swear in real life. So, right, let's Control D, Control A. That's fine this time. And essentially I'm doing what is a fill shadow on it. This dark color. Does that fill it all? Bing. Does have transparency look? Yes, it does. I always get really preachy on these streams, like instruction-y. The teacher mode comes out, not by choice. It's probably a good thing that nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows that I'm streaming. I'm hoping to make this a daily thing though. I'm here doing Photoshop thingies off screen. It doesn't work like that, Kieran. So these are just for the little highlights, just for the little bit of sunlight that is catching it directly. And let's just see how that looks. Cool, there it is doing the parenting thing. Wow. like 2 or 3 times today. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna start streaming now. Wait, I don't have tea, and I go downstairs and I make a cup of tea, and I come back up and then be distracted by whatever else. Um, and I finally got around to starting, and I'm almost out of tea. No. Go away. I need to get the sky right. Turn off the hell. And basically what I want is to have some big, medium and small shapes to provide contrast, because if it's all big it looks boring, if it's all small it looks like bitty and noisy, so you want to have a contrast. And one of my problems is I tend to repeat. Okay, it's Control D. Oh, that was doing something on the... There we go. Roof. That means effects is still on. Yeah. Church main. A little bit of housekeeping. Don't mind me. Rectangle. There should be a cut and paste option. Delete outside selection. You know what? Control X, Control Shift V. And that should, yeah, do a thing. X, Control Shift V. It doesn't have paste in place. Gross. Let me select a layer, please. Now, boop. And that's now. Come on. House. G. That's church. Like, part of me is like, why don't I just chop out the stuff I have from the earlier JPEG, and I'm like, that's gonna come back and bite me in the ass every time I do something like that, because that'll be coming from a JPEG encoding to the full PSD encoding. And it's only meant to be a color key anyway, and I'm going to want to be trying to build some of this in Blender or projection paint it. But if I end up projection painting it, then it's lossy artwork that's baked into it, and it's going to degrade the quality of the film, which is annoying because oh right, there's a mini feed and it says something about 18 minutes ago. What does that mean? What do you mean? What does it mean? Is that just how? No, I've been streaming for 15 minutes, so what's 18 minutes ago? Well, something happened. Probably logged out of Twitch or something like that. Well, I'm still uncertain of the rules about playing audio and that kind of thing, so intensely boring, and there's nobody here. I don't think there's anybody here. Is there any way of seeing who's here? All live chat participants. Yeah, no, I'm the only one here. Oof. If you do end up seeing this back, I don't know if it saves or anything. Can you leave a comment or something? Just let me know you are here. I'm not saying all the like, subscribe stuff. The dog didn't want me to become a YouTuber. She kept coming in and trying to distract me. I was like, no, don't do it, Daddy. Don't do it. So, what I did yesterday was I went from the back forward. And by the end of the day, I was wrecked. And half of the stuff that you couldn't even see it. I'm like, where is it? It's not even there. Great. Yeah, it's on my blue sky. Luckily, sadly, doesn't pay power bills. Oh, sorry, Joss. Yeah. So I built the back to look like this, and actually that reminds me, I need to do the low. Boop. I'm like, is this? Forgive me, everybody, while I'm what year is this? Ew! Now that I see it, I'm like, eek. Yeah, get me that, bring me that horizon. I really wish let you select layers. Scale rotate. They're just they're universal things. They're not tool tabs. So move layer. I'm found the subtool things. Move tone pattern. Move grid. Add subtool. No. Move the object in the at the clicked position. Okay. Moved layers become selected. Yeah, well, let's try this. And we're on the church already, but let's try the sky. Yeah! Yeah! Do it! Well, first of all, wait. Second of all, yeah. And then I draw a lot with the lasso tool when I'm in Photoshop, so I'm really hoping I can get, oh, that feels so much looser in a good way, more fluid. I guess I'm just an old man filled with regret waiting to die. Very, very used to Photoshop, so that will mean I need to look for the layers tab. Click on this because you can paint with the front or back, which is really, really neat. Can I shift it? Can I shift down to go through the different subtools? Could that would be cool. All right. Why is the BG in front of the MG? And this is mid foreground. Actually, it's the mid background. And then this is the background. And I need to remember the different way the shift tool works here, which is cool. It is actually way better than Photoshop, but I need to turn that opacity up to 100. Slowly but surely remembering how to do the things. Like, I'm really enjoying doing this because I've done courses and stuff over the years. And actually, if I paint, mapping pen, you might. How are you drawing? Oh no, you're lovely. B. Let's see if I can get a nice. If I was in Photoshop, I'd be making a square brush right now. So P. Add subtool. Marker. Felt pen. See, that's going to set it to multiply, I believe. No? Okay. But still the brush shape is P, B. Add subtool. Thick paint is fine. Add subtool. That's something to figure out. You know what? Let's figure it out. This is kind of what this is for. So, creating brushes and brushes in CSP. Clip Studio Paint. Okay. Clip Studio Tips. Come on. Oh. Finding your tools. Yeah, but is there a stamp? Opacity, color mixing. These are all very great. Color stretch, yeah, all great. Color jitter, fine. Anti-aliasing. Brush shape, okay. Subtool detail in brushes. Okay. Tool property. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. Paint and apply. Ooh. Add subtool. Okay. Let's. It seems to be like, oh, I only want to download things. So let's add. Duplicate subtool. Oh my god. User settings. Oh no. Go away. So it looks like you can only. So mill pad. Mill pool. Ooh. This is neat because I haven't really gone in to look at the details of this. What's this button do? Reset the selected subtools. Show subtool detail. Yes, baby. This is what I was looking for. Brush tip shape. Brush tip? Oh, okay. Okay, this is a not for on stream thing because I feel like I could fuck around and mess around and find a bunch of stuff in here. Let's stay what I'm doing. If I need to draw with a rectangle, I can. Ooh, I had an extra for doing select direct line. Is that? Let's see. Do you still work? It was a weird icon I had downloaded. No, it's correct line. Okay. It might be in. There were subtools, weren't there? Yeah, there's subtools over here. Okay. So it would be in with lasso, which is an M. Shrink selection, polyline, array selection, selection pen, lasso tool. That's not. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! It's done a thing. Downloaded material. Hello. Add palette. There we go. Now this is. If this is. Yeah. I feel like there's a set of houses missing. There's very definitely a set of houses missing. Okay. Must have been lost in the war. But that is interesting. But let's go back to my friend, the polyline. Are we on the polyline? Yeah, okay. Oi! Isn't it over? I didn't ask to snap you, but I'll snap you like a bug. What the hell? Come on. It's slowness in those things bothers me. Now, if I can just quickly, if I had hotkeys for this, it would be great. I'm very much a use hotkeys kind of guy. Can I just move the selection? Shrink selected area, expand, invert, crop, deselect. That's probably a rotate, yeah. Fuck you. Okay. I like being able to drag around selections so I could have that to reuse. So if I remember correctly, boo. Photoshop, why did you alienate all of your user base? Why, Photoshop, why? knowing how to do a thing and wanting it to be a right click kind of thing. Because if I don't have to go somewhere on the screen, because it's extra mileage in terms of where my arm is going, which sounds so sad, but it all adds up. I like to think I'm one of the faster people at what I do, but that's mostly because I'm autopiloting it so much of the time. All right, turn the effects off. Let's just. I'm really, really not enjoying this today. I've got that. Do 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 do. Woohoo! When I feel heavy metal. Why are you not drawing? All right. Knew it existed. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Right. See, this is why I'm doing it on stream, because like the desire to. Oh my god! Hang on. Let me see what I'm working on. Let me see. Ah. Oh my. That's come back up and it's blocking the whole thing. No wonder. No wonder nobody's watching. No, Kieran, that's entirely a thing of your making. Like, can I scale this up? Then bring it down. Ah! No, I see there's errors there. So let's do it that way. Stupid flag. God, this must have been really boring for the people not watching to watch. But I'm really curious if this saves and if people watch it over time. And I've no idea what the story is with ad content. And YouTube is just such a mystery to me. So we'll see how it goes. I said I would do this every afternoon, and the more I. Oy, come here to me, toilet. What are you on about here? Why are you not? Why are you not 100%? You're both at 100%. You're on normal. Does Control and J work here? Let's try duplicating layer. Yeah, so it is an opacity issue. Like, there's some things though that it does. You feel like the pressure curve kick in, and it just feels so nice and not Photoshoppy. I'm so torn. brush size. Pen. There we go. G pen. Good squishy. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my heart was this is a horse and winds of fortune. I can hear the voices say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Through autumn's golden gown we used to kick our heels. You always loved this time of year. Those autumn leaves lay undisturbed now, 'cause you're not here. Wow, wow, blip, blip, wow, down, down. Wow, wow. Listen, do you hear them drawing near in the search for the sinners? Feeding on the demons of our fear and the evil within us. They say, what kind of lesson is love when it comes to the fight? And what kind of weapon is truth against all Satan's might? There must be something worth living for. There must be something worth dying for. Even some things worth dying for. And if one man could stand tall, there'd be some hope for us all. Somewhere in the spirit of man. Once there was a time that I believed without hesitation. Diddly-diddly-diddly. Yeah, I can just do it this way. Just because it's not Photoshop doesn't mean it doesn't have really cool ways of doing its own thing. If anybody actually turns up, let me know and I will stop singing. Now, one thing I did notice yesterday that when I did this was I put too much detail into the far away stuff, so that when it came time to do the close stuff, there was way too much going on. Okay, so it's now, is that space on screen? That, yeah, okay. So you just can't be amazing at long distance. You have to zoom in. Who are you? are you? What are you? What is that? Weird. There must be roof that is paired to this. There must be truth that is paired for this. Ouch. Moolah. Oh, in case it wasn't wholly obvious what I was saying, it was from Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. So please excuse. Doth the reason I doth ooh doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Do 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 do. Adding a bit of skew. Two, 4, 6. Well, it's going to be some weird houses. Let's do it sensibly then. Let's break them up by houses. Okay, and now if I was sensible. Oh, did this fucked. Oh well, makes it interesting. Means they're not all the same. So, Control J work, duplicate. Oh yeah. Now there's a duplicate not inside. Delete. Outside selection. Okay. I'm gonna fill that the same color as the roof so I can control it. It's all unified palette. There must be something called polyline. No, there is nothing. Apparently Phil Lynott from Thin Lizzy was originally the voice, was originally the singer for Dr. Nathaniel. Sorry, Father Nathaniel. But by the time I got to it, it was the guy who, in my head, just looks like Father Damo from Father Ted. Come on. Don't do. There must be something worth living for. Bing. And then delete it. Erase me, did me like a pro and tease me. Fireworks gone, it's so amazing. New buyer, you've gone solo, drawing mustaches on your wedding photos. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . absolutely going to take the opacity down on those doors. Keep it minimal. I should add glass into that, but I don't want to add too much detail. What are you? Oh, you're the nearer houses. The shops, even. You are shops, so let's name you. I really liked how these looked yesterday. I'm so good at how this that it's gone. Don't trust your hands. So much of what I do is on autopilot that I'm like, stop, don't do that. It doesn't do that. Sure, why not? But I want to change in value. Let's make it a bit darker, because I know when I cast the light in from the side, this one catches the light and the one behind doesn't. Ah. And if the ref is right, yeah, the vanishing point's behind, so it's coming that way, or this is folding that way, and that is incorrect there. So, where is... Really, really dumb, and no one would care but me. But making sure that there's no windows overflowing on the side. Even though there's windows on the side, just I want to give the impression that it's just the front and the side has no windows there, just to give the spacing a bit more. Selling the illusion. Save, 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 save to save, 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 save to save. Remember to save your file. Don't be like me, kids. Oh, it's gonna take forever. I'm like, look at this, kind of go, look at this stuff. It isn't great. Wouldn't you think I'm around with me mates? Pick display color from layer. Yeah. Bing. I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. Ooh. I got... Does it delete? Yeah. No. Who's it's and what's it's galore. Am I gonna have to do that again? Probably. Right, I mentioned not having tea. The talking I'm doing, even singing to myself here, is making me so much thirstier. Oh my god. Okay, but let's make you redder from the get-go. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see I'm dancing, walking around down the... What's that word again? Legs. Polyline, please. And I know it's badly drawn, like it's off kilter, but I really like it, so I'm gonna keep it. Come on, yet. Something I added last night. It's interesting. That will affect how I draw over time. Duplicate layer. Edit, transform, flip horizontal. Flip horizontal, boom. Up where they walk, up where they run. Because existence is not that fun. 1, 2, and 3. Empire of Sea. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sun? Fetch it on land, they understand. That's just paint. Well, and with that it starts drawing. Good job. Lasso. Didn't have that yesterday. Is there a way to cycle through the subtools without being so pedantic? Scroll up. If the nerd core could scroll up, get elevated. Oh, wouldn't have all of those black. Oh, wouldn't all of those. Mad rappers? The nerdcore could not be found. Rise up. Oh, wouldn't all of those tough rappers hate it? Okay. Oh, wouldn't all of those tough rappers hate it? If the nerdcore rose up and got elevated. Consider the possibleness of this not overstated. What do you get if you cram tight 9 of the world's biggest nerds in a van, right? You got looking at it here tonight. You got 2 MCs really need a life like me. I just took a wife. Now I'm out on the road. Tell me that ain't like right. And no one good thing, I guess. I get a lot of time in on my DS. May not be sipping wine with my girl. Got myself a Pokemon Diamond and a Pearl. Let alone my temperature. Watch him evolve. Saddle up my set as I sit at the bar. Watch Final Lot coming through the na. So how did your first stream go, Kieran? I was unintentionally rapping on stream. At least I wasn't making shit up. That's the future. Let's turn off the ref layer. Boop. yesterday. I did this. Well, I was about to say, like, I did this for 12 hours yesterday, and I'm like, and maybe that's why. So I have it. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. There was an extra layer when I got in. I was trying to figure out what it was. Let's turn off ref layer again. But it would have been something that looked a little bit like that. But let's better. Turn back on effects. Oh, effects is already on. I really missed the colorize button. Whoosh. Near posts. Save again, because you never know what's going to happen. At least now I have a record of saying save. I need to get one of those key loggers to show what I'm doing. Except I'm probably going to end up typing a password or something with a keylogger there. See, the color's not balanced. The color's not balancing, and I think that starting line needs to go white or something like that, just to really set it apart. Shine. That's the patio. It's so annoying to me because I did this all yesterday. Okay, and that's G. Gateway. It's Prince Ali. See, this is where it gets tricky. Near post bush. Oh, there we go. Bing. I need there to be green in the foreground because it's thematically important for there to be green. But I don't need it to be popping. Oh, it's like pulling teeth. B5. Nope. Amount of paint. Let's stick to 100. Is there opacity? Oh, right, because we're not on pen. Pen is what we need to control opacity. Okay. why it's not working. Can't have it red though. I was like, I wanted the yellow, but it gets weakened somewhat when the shine comes in. What I'd done yesterday was I had yeah, there we go. That's just fucking crib my. It's not stealing if you're stealing from yourself. If I remember correctly. Means it's slightly yellower. Good job, Kieran. Oh, wrong thing selected, but let's see what happens. That looks the same. That looks the same. You're slightly greener. What the hell? Am I going to be lazy? Yes, I am. Not that lazy though. So, if ever you're lassoing something, sorry, if you're ever selecting over something, it is perfectly fine to work in a very strongly contrasting color, because then you can see where you've missed and where you haven't. So, I assume opacity max. Let's try on this. So also that. So. So why are you not letting me? So it just paints black and white. Can you select grays then? Okay, no. I don't understand. Can you paint the masks? Apply mask to layer. I don't think you can. It might be very limited. Show mask area. Ooh. So if I and then use the gradient, however the fuck you do that in this show. Ooh. She's interesting. Okay, you can do that, and then do that, and then select color from layer, and I can control A and fill that. Cool. So you can do non-destructive masks in Clip. Okay. That is useful. That is useful. Yeah. I didn't have a coffee after lunch. That's what's going on. I'm like, why am I struggling? And now we're it's getting on to half two, which is the cutoff for coffee. So I'm going to stop this recording. I'm going to go get some coffee and hopefully come back with Vim and Pep in my step, and might just do this on Twitch. We'll see